We now move to exercise 12b of reflection. So this is all graph based questions, so you need graph for this thing. Now to avoid wasting so many graph papers, you can always have at least three questions to be done on the same paper, if at all it is not making any kind of confusion, or if at all it is causing confusion, you can always use different colored pens for different questions. This I am telling you because I know in this particular lockdown situation you may not have graph papers with you so handy that you can write so many and this on the same time. So we move on to the first question that is given over here, that plot 3,2 and 5,4 on a graph paper. So this is what we are doing first. Let's take the graph paper first. So this is the required graph paper. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, y-axis. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. The point they asked us to plot is 3, 2. So 3, 2 will be here. And they asked us 5, okay, so the 5 required here. So 5, 4, this is going to be point over here. This is point A, and this is your point B. Now, you have taken a scale 2:1, 271 unit on both the axes. Reflect A and B on the x-axis to A dash, B dash. So this we are reflecting to this one over here will be the reflection. This will be A dash. This reflected over here will give you a point here which will be B dash. And then you are going to say the question. So plot these points also on the same graph. Okay, we done that. Now write down the geometrical figure, name of the figure A, B, B dash, A dash, A. So this is the geometrical figure. What is the name of the geometrical figure? So it is C. Answer 1 is isosceles trapezium. Now always remember, whatever name you can get, writing just the trapezium may not fetch you full marks because it was specifically an isosceles trapezium. So you need to give a specific name. You cannot just give a random name. Like I cannot give the name over here as a quadrilateral. Trapezium फिर भी चलेगा, but writing a quadrilateral के four-sided figure है ना, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? No, it is not. You have to be very specific. The geometrical name. Okay. Now the measure the angle A, B, B dash. So here you will have to take the protractor and do it. So I think it should be somewhere near 45 degrees. So you can consider over here second one as angle A, B, B dash is equal to 45 degrees, or whatever you get it as the answer over there. The image A dash dash of A when A is reflected to origin. So A is reflected to origin. So it will become, instead of over here, it will become like this. So this will be A dash dash. It is minus 3. This is 3, 2. So it will become minus 3 minus 2. Yeah? Minus 3 minus 2. A dash dash. Verify origin. And the single transformation that maps A dash to A dash dash. So what is the single transformation? So third thing over here is A dash dash is minus 3 minus 2. And fourth one is single transformation to A dash to A dash dash is nothing but the y-axis. So reflection in y-axis. Okay, this was the first question. This is how we are going to do it. Very, very simple. Imagine this is going to fetch you 4 marks. Okay, it's a 4-mark question. Normally in the compulsory section, question number 4 ka C normally is such questions. So it's very, very, very important that you understand this thing very properly, because ये 4 mark तो lottery है. You know, it's like easily available. Okay, so this is question number 1. Let's move on to question number 3 now. So question number 3. Okay, here you do not need a graph paper because they are just direct questions. So let's answer those. Point P is A comma B. So B is A comma B. Is reflected on x-axis 2. So it is by x-axis that it is reflected to P dash, which is given as 5 comma minus 2. So we know that A over here doesn't change. So it will be 5 only, and this has changed to 2. So P will be 5 comma 2. So we got A is equals to 5 and B is equals to 2. Next thing is P dash is the reflection of P reflected by the y-axis. So we have got P 5 comma 2 reflected by the y-axis, P dash dash, which is y will be not changing. So it will minus 5, 2. And finally signal transformation from P dash to P dash dash, P dash to P dash dash. You can see it is both the sign changed. So it is reflection through origin. That's question number 3. We move on to question number 5. Again, you don't require a graph, so it's direct answer. The point P 4 comma 1 and Q. Yeah, this is the question regarding that particular line. Okay, वो line वाला है ये. So this is reflected by y is equals to 3 and Q. Right, so we have P and Q is minus 2, 4 are reflected in y is equals to 3. So y is equals to 3, right? Find the coordinates of P dash, the image of P, and Q dash, the image of Q. So here we have the formula. What is the formula for this thing? P dash will be equal to y-axis है, y इधर y का value है. So we know that what is the formula? The formula when it is y, it will be x remains the same. So y will be 4 only. X will be 4 only, and this will be 2 into 3 minus y, that is 1. So that is P dash will be 4 comma 6 minus 1 is 5. Okay. This one again, it will be Q dash will be minus 2 comma 2 into 3 minus 4. So that's Q dash will be equal to minus 2, and this 6 minus 4 is 2. Okay. If you want, we can cross check this answer. You can cross check the answer from the graph paper if you want, so that you can understand it better. So we have over here, this is 4 comma 1, 4 comma 1 is over here, and the line y is equals to 3 will be this particular line. Sorry, y is equal to 3, sorry. So y is equal to 3 is a line over here which is parallel to the x-axis. So this point is here, so it is 1, 2, so 1, 2, so it will be over here, so that will be 4 comma 5, so that's 4 comma 5, yes. Then the other point was minus 2 comma 4, so it's minus 2 comma 4 is a point over here and reflected by this line, so it will be 1, just 1, so 1 over here, so this is going to be minus 2, 2, yeah, perfectly right. Got it? So that was sum number 5. Clear? Next we move on to sum number 7, where again you don't need to plot, so good enough. So sum number 7, a point P A comma B is reflected in the x-axis to B dash 2 comma minus 3. Write down the value of A and B, and then further. So first thing is P is A comma B reflected by the x-axis. Yeah, x-axis. It becomes P dash, converting it into 2 comma minus 3. So automatically this would become x-axis में exchange नहीं होता है, and this is 3. So A is equals to 2, B is equals to 3. What next? Write down the value of A and B. We are done with that. P dash dash is the image of P reflected by y-axis. So P 2 comma 3 under reflection of y-axis, it will become P dash equal be y में y change नहीं होगा, so it will be minus 2 comma 3. That's P dash dash. Find the coordinate of P dash 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 when P is reflected to a line parallel to y-axis, x is equals to 4. So it is P reflected, that is P2 comma 3 reflected by x is equals to 4. Okay, so when x is equals to 4, so it is P1, 2, 3 dash, and then over here this will be 2 into a minus x comma, this will be just y, so that is P dash 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 will be 2 into 4 minus 2 comma 4, sorry, comma 3, because y doesn't change. So P dash 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 will be 8 minus 6 comma 3. Got it? That is 6 comma 3 will be the required answer for question number 7. We now move on to question number 9. So question number 9 is based on graph. So let's take the graph. Question number 9. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 y-axis, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. That's my graph paper. I need to plot 3 comma 5. So 3 comma 5 will be a point here. Is it named as A? And minus 2, minus 4 is a point over here, which is named as B. Now, A dash is the image of A when reflected by the x-axis. So by reflected by x-axis, this becomes as a point here. So it is A dash. So we need to write the coordinates. Yes, you need to write the coordinates. So we have second point as A dash is equals to 3 comma minus 5. Second, B dash is the image of B when reflected by the y-axis. So this is reflected by the y-axis. This gives me a point here. This is B dash, and they are written as B dash is going to be minus 2 comma 4. B dash is minus 2 comma 4. We are plotting it. B dash is image of B when reflected by, followed by the reflection of the in the origin. Write down the coordinates of B dash. So this is not the B dash, it is then followed by origin. So on origin I am going to get it as, this was minus 2, okay, this is going to be 2 comma minus 4, so it will be here. So this is B dash, that is 2 comma minus 4. Okay, because they are first said reflected here and then reflected the origin, which is like this. Okay, write down the geometrical name of the point A dash, B dash. One sec. B dash is the image of B when reflected by y-axis. Okay, followed by the reflection of origin. Write down the okay, so this is B dash. So they are given that this B dash. This is only reflected by the origin, but they are not never given the name. We can keep it as B dash dash. So this B dash is nothing but minus 2 and 4, not to get confused. So the fourth one, so they see that we need to draw the geometrical figure A dash. So we will draw A dash, then A dash के बाद B, so A dash के साथ B, then B से B dash, and then A. So this is nothing but again isosceles trapezium. So it's isosceles trapezium, right? And then they ask us name 2 invariant points under the reflection in x-axis. So you can see this particular point on the x-axis and this particular point on the x-axis of this geometrical figure will be invariant. So the point is invariant points will be -2, 0 and 3, 0 under x-axis. Right, so this is fifth one. Invariant points -2, 0 and 3, 0 are invariant points. Right, now we move on to sum number 11. The point P 3, 4 is reflected. Yeah, we need to draw it again. So let's first draw it. Right, so let's see what is to be done. The point is 3, 4. So 3, 4 is this particular point P. Reflect to P dash in the x-axis. So reflect to P dash in x-axis. So it will be 3, -4 P dash. And then O dash is the image of the origin when reflected through the point P dash. Okay, now you can see that this is a line and origin is reflected from here. So you can see they will require a 6 also here. So this origin will be reflected to this particular point over here as O dash. This is P dash, this is P, this is O, will be O dash. You need to write the coordinates of P dash and O dash. So first one is P dash is going to be, this was, it is 3, -4 and O dash will be 6, 0. Second thing, the length of the segment O P dash and O dash. P dash will be, this is 4 centimeters and this 4 centimeters, so 4 plus 4, 8. So P dash is equal to 8 centimeters and O dash will be, this is 3 and this is 3, so 6 is equal to 6 centimeters. Third question. The perimeter of the quadrilateral PO, so this is the quadrilateral. You need to find out the perimeter of this quadrilateral. So this is the perimeter. You can just take the lengths over here and it will be like a kite. So what we can see is that this distance is 3 and this is 4 and this is 90 degrees. So this will be 5 by Pythagoras theorem. So this also will be 5. This 3 and 4, this 5 and this. So it's a rhombus. So the perimeter is 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 20. So perimeter will be equal to 20 centimeters, which you can easily take by a scale also, but you will find it to be 20 because this is 3 and this is 4. So automatically this will be by Pythagoras theorem 5. Pythagoras triplets. Now, the next is geometrical name of the figure P. What is the geometrical figure? We saw that it is nothing but rhombus. Okay, it's a rhombus. Or you can just check it out. This distance is 6 and this is 8. So it is a rhombus. If this would have been also 6, then it would have been a square. So right now, we know it's not a square, it's a rhombus over here. So that is question number, 11. Question number 11 done. Now we move on to question number 13. Okay, ready? Yeah, question number 13. P and Q. I am just checking now whether you require a graph or not. Yeah, you don't require a graph in 13th. So I'll just write down the answers. 13th. P and Q have coordinates. P is 0, 5 and Q is 2, 4. minus 2 comma 4. P is invariant when reflected in an axis. So we know over here P is 0 comma 5. Why is where is 0 comma 5? 0 comma 5 is over here. So invariant with x-axis, y-axis. So first thing is P invariant in y-axis. It is lying on the y-axis, so y-axis, invariant on y-axis. Then second part, find the image of Q on reflection in the axis found by A. So you are going to find out the equation of Q minus 2 comma 4 in y-axis will be Q dash, which will be y doesn't change, so 2 comma 4. 0 comma k on reflection in the origin is invariant. Find the value of k. So C is, so this is B and this is A. It is given that 0 comma k under origin is going to be invariant. It will be 0 comma k only. Now we know that in origin it will be reflected when it is possible that the reflection is the same. It is when it is itself that point. So k is equals to 0. Right? Write the coordinates of the image Q obtained on reflecting it in the origin, followed by reflection in x-axis. So you have got over here D as Q, which is minus 2 comma 4, which is reflected on the origin, will give you Q dash, which will be 2 comma minus 4, and then it is reflected by the, they are given that reflected by the x-axis. So reflected by x-axis is Q dash, which will be 2 comma 4. So it is origin के बाद x-axis to give you 2 comma 4. That's the answer for sum number 13. We now move on to sum number 15. So this sum number 15 will take. Using a graph paper, plot the points 6 comma 4. So we need 6 over here. 6 comma 4 will be over here. That is A. And 0 comma 4, that is 0 comma 4 will be over here, right? That is point B. Reflect A and B in the origin to get the images A dash and B dash. So origin, this will become here, this is B dash, this will keep here, so minus 5 and minus 6 will be here, so minus 6 minus 4 will be here, is A dash. Write the coordinates of A dash and B dash. So let me write the coordinates of A dash and B dash. So A dash is minus 6 comma minus 4 and B dash is 0 comma minus 4. Now point, this was B, now C is state the geometrical name of the figure A, B, A dash B. So it is A, B, A dash, B dash. What is it? A parallelogram. So it's a parallelogram. And next is find its perimeter. You need to find its perimeter. So for perimeter you will have to measure. Now this measurement I know that this will be 6. So this is 6 and this is 6. This length you will have to find out. You will have to find out this particular length by putting a scale, and you find out that length, and let's suppose that it is something like 10 over here. So 10 here and 10 here. So 20, and so it will be 20 plus 12. So it's 32. Assuming that this is 10. So by actually taking the scale, you'll have to find out the total length over here from here to here by finding out the length of that thing. And remember, yeah, okay, one more very important over here. It's a 2 by 2 graph. Okay, so because it's a 2 by 2 graph, this distance over here is not 6 as per the scale. As per the, if you take a scale, that means if I take a ruler and I measure it, this measurement will not give you 6, it will give you 12 because it's a 2 by 2 graph. Okay, you need to hence see that when this is 6, automatically whatever is the value we get over here, you will have to half it. The total value, suppose you get, when you measure this, then you come to know that it is, let's say 40. Then you make that 40, so it is giving you 30. So like for example, when I measure this thing, I get this as 30. So if this 30, so it will be 15. Got it? So you have to take considering the scale. The scale is 2 centimeters equal to 1 centimeter. Okay, 2 centimeter on the graph is actually 1 unit. Okay, that's the reason. If you are taking the 1 by 1 graph, then you are getting exactly direct answer. But if you are getting a 2 by 2 graph, you have to halve that particular value. So that's important in this sum. So this was sum number 15. We come to the last question of this exercise and the chapter, that is sum number 17. Sum number 17, we have got to use a graph paper 2 by 1, so and we need to plot 4 points. So yeah, let's see the graph first. Yeah. What are the 4 points? The first point is 0, 4. So 0, 4. Sorry, it will be here 0, 4. That is A. B is 2, 3. So 2, 3 will be here. That is B. C is 1, 1. So 1, 1 is over here. C. And 2, 0. So 2, 0 is a point over here, which is D. You need to reflect BCD on the y-axis. So reflect this thing. So this becomes 2, 3 compared to 2, minus 3. So it will be here. This comes over here. This comes over here. This is B dash, C dash, D dash. Respectively, write down the coordinates. So we have the coordinates as B dash is going to be minus 2, 3, C dash is minus 1, 1, and D dash is minus 2, 0. Okay. Join the points to form a closed figure. So it will be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Form the closed figure. So as to form a closed figure, write down the equation of the line about which, if this closed figure obtained is folded, the two parts are exactly coinciding. So you can see what is that particular thing which जिसको अगर fold किया तो exactly को रहेगा. That is this particular line. What is this particular line? So that is equal to y-axis, which is, what is the equation of that? X is equals to 0. Okay. The point, the line through which the closed figure gives you exactly identical things. So that is nothing but over here, also called as the line of symmetry. Line of symmetry, we know that it is dividing exactly into two equal parts. So that line of symmetry, or that particular line which folds into equally parts, is the y-axis. The y-axis is given by the equation x is equals to 0. So that's why y-axis x is equals to 0 is the answer for the last thing. This was asked in 2017 paper. So this was the last thing about reflection. So that's the end of the chapter, reflection, a very easy chapter.